Hey guys, Phil Schinbein here. Just thought I'd do a quick little video about single point contact lugs on a snare drum. Now, if you're not entirely sure what I mean by this, it is literally a lug on your snare drum shell where it only has the single screw holding it on, right? If you over tension your lugs on it, it can pull it kind of out of whack this way and do some damage to your snare drum shell. I would always advocate for swapping out those lugs for ones that have two contact points or a single contact point with an input on the top and bottom. But if this isn't an option, like you need the lugs that are on there for aesthetic reasons, you're in the middle of shooting a video or something, you need it for the continuity, what have you, you don't have the cash together to upgrade your lugs, that kind of thing. There are things that you can do to alleviate the stresses on the lug itself. One of the most effective ways I've found is to put a washer between the screw and the shell on the inside of the drum, you know, the screw that's holding the lug on. Get a washer that is wider than the base of the lug casing itself. Once it's tightened onto the shell, it'll be much more solid. When I was talking to my mother, who's in town, about this, she came up with a great little metaphor, or analogy, I suppose, metaphor, analogy for what it is, and she said this.
It's about the washer behind the earring.
Yeah.
So if you've got a big earring, you just put it in and put the butterfly on the post, then it hangs flat, like it sort of faces the floor because it bends your ear over. But if you put almost like a plastic washer behind it and then put the butterfly on the post, it'll hang straighter because it's supported better at the back, just like you were talking about with your lug things on the drum.
So there you go, that is one way to help alleviate this little problem with your single point contacts on your lugs on your snare drum. Like always, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and send this video to everybody you know who's a drummer or who may not be a drummer, who may be a drummer, you're not entirely sure, who knows. All that fun YouTube-y stuff. Yeah, and see you when I see you.